Good afternoon and welcome to a short tutorial video just about tyre pressures. It's something that the people that play this game a lot already know all about this. I thought I'd share it for anyone who's just getting started and they're not sure about how important, or they don't realise how important the tyre pressures are on ACC. So you've got to get them. The perfect number is 27.7 for the GT3 cars. Having it one digit up or low isn't going to make a huge difference. You just want it as close to that as you can get it. Having them bang on 27.7 is the perfect number. But as the tracks that have more right-handers than lefts, they'll be slightly imbalanced one side to the other, so they might fluctuate a tiny bit. But to get started, let's just give an example. I'm on Brands Hatch, I'm in the Aston, and I set the ambient temperature to 10 degrees, so the air temperature is 11. Now, I don't pay any attention to the track temperature. I only go by the air temperature, so, you know, just look at 11. Right, so let's load up one of... Let's just load this up. Okay, so the default pressures for this setup here, 25, 25.4, 26.5, 26.6. So let's go. What you need to do now is do, say, 3 laps. Let's go for a drive. Some tracks you can get a rough idea after 2 laps, but like Brands Hatch, I like to do 3. So to begin with, don't worry about your lap times. You just want to work the tyres fairly hard, as if you're in a race. And you'll see as the tyres warm up, pressures will follow. I love this setup, it's quite loose, so a lot of fun. And I'll give you like a rough formula on how to adjust it based on air temperature once you've got your baseline. Got an endurance race here next Sunday on the 12th, I think it is. 6 hours of Brands Hatch in the Aston. Me and Jamie Hunt. So I'll be streaming it if you want to come along and watch. I can't promise things are going to go smoothly. It's going to be my first one, but I will do my best. That's why I'm on here now, getting tyre data. Right, second lap now, you can see the pressures are starting to come up a bit. But this is quite a cold track, so they'll be quite far off. But it's a multi-class race as well. One next weekend will be BMW M2s on track. Should be good fun. One more lap.
Well done, mate. That's not fast as that.
tyres aren't moving that much now. They've pretty much reached their baseline of what they're going to get up to. Okay.
Well done, mate. That's all the best.
Right. Let's have a look. So, what we pay attention to here is the PSI hot number for each tyre. So that's 26.6, which is just 0.1 above what it's set to because it's really cold. So to get that to 27.7, you take the 20. Well, let's take this as an example. 26.7. Change this now. You need to add 10 clicks to that. So that's 1 full PSI. So this being 26.6, we've got to add 10 clicks to that. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So this will need 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, that's 10, 14. And then 10 to that one to make it 27.7. Okay, so now I'll take this and I'll name it Quali 11. And depending on how much fuel I use, I'll also type in the amount of fuel there, usually. So like 2.23. That helps when you get your fuel calculator out to know that number. I mean, everyone does it different. This is just the this is just what I've, started to do to try and get kind of organised. Okay, so also, if this is going to be a race setup, click use current pressures each time you make a change in there, so that when you swap tyres, you're going to be, where you started. And you can adjust it on the fly in the menu before you pit anyway. So, now we've made that adjustment, let's go for another spin. So watching the pressures, I say 2 laps is probably enough for brands. But if you're just having a practice, then it doesn't do any harm to do 3. Tracks with lots of long straights can take a little longer to warm up and come up to pressure. Something else, if you see, how do I put this now? If you look at the 4 tyres, the green tyres there, at the top where the number is, where the 3 slices of tyre intersect, if your tyre pressures are too low, the middle bit will be a little lower than the outside. If your tyres are too high, it'll be raised, showing that the tyres are ballooning. So like if you look at that top right one now, it's pretty much flat now, so both right side tyres are pretty much flat, so we're close to being perfect. On a really cold track, when you've got to make extreme adjustments like we just did, you might need to adjust them again. So these might not reach 27.7 yet. They might just be closer. So we're in the 27s. Already the car feels better. The tyres are starting to get pretty good now.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Yeah, they're pretty decent now. Yeah, right side's perfect. Yeah, car feels great. Okay. So now the PSI hot is much closer. Just the left side needs one click, 2 clicks for the rear. And I'll save this again. And there we go. Now if you go and use this setup again, say it's 13 degrees, for each PSI you want to add 1 click. So say we went to 15 degrees next, then you would need to lower it a touch. So you would lower it by 4 clicks, and then that'll get you in the ballpark. You might need some slight adjustment, but for each degree I adjust it by 0.1 of a PSI, which is 1 click. And that's pretty much it. That's all I do. Doesn't take long to start to build up a bunch of setups with preset temperatures. And I mean, there's probably other ways people do it. That's just my routine. So I hope that's helpful in some way. Yeah, let me know in the comments if this has helped you. And as I start learning more stuff about the game, I'll share things as I learn, in case it's anything useful. So for a game that hasn't got that many cars compared to other games like Gran Turismo, it's so much more intricate with the setup and the physics that there's way more to learn than you initially think. Oh, temperature's just come up by 1 degree. So if I was to go back out again, I would take 1 click away. So that's it. That's how I adjust tyre pressures. So hopefully that'll be of some use to anyone that's just getting started. And it's very important to get them tyre pressures right, because when they're too low, the car just feels so mushy. When they're too high, it's quite easy to destroy the tyres pretty quick, I found. So, okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.